Hi everyone, this is Donna McDonald and I am here to kick off Unit 1 by talking about bookings. Now we know that bookings are the lifeline of our business. No matter what level you're at, you always want to work on your personal business. And there's a general rule that our founder Doris Christopher said, and it's 8 and 2 no matter what. What does that mean? That means it's 8 shows and 2 recruits every single month. And this is a golden rule. And if you live by this rule, you're always going to have that strong business. And that's what this Summer Success Series is all about. So when it comes to the virtual world, when we're talking about numbers of bookings, we want to double those because virtual parties are typically a little bit lower in sales and they kind of have a higher drop-off rate or flop rate, as we call it. So that's why you're going to go for that higher number of virtual parties. It's because 25% will drop or flop, so you make sure that you want to overbook if you're that virtual consultant. Now, here's what we're going to focus on. I always want you to remember that a strong, successful consultants don't work to minimums. So what do I mean by that? So you want to start this journey with the mindset that never settle for the least amount. Remember too, that what your mind perceives, that's what it's going to receive. So with that said, our focus with this training will be about bookings and building a strong show calendar. Now, I need you to trust us. This director team has put this training together because we want you to trust the activities they're assigned and trust the entire process, and you will grow with a stronger business. And the ride's going to be exciting, and it's going to be fast, and it may be a little stressful at times, but it's going to be rewarding. So I want you to fasten your seatbelts and let's go for the ride. Okay, first let's talk about our calendar. We're going to go over your calendar and take a moment to identify the dates that you can work. Remember, it's 8 shows, all types of shows, catalog shows, virtual parties, in-home parties, bridal, fundraisers. We have so many options. So having that strong show schedule is going to ensure that your calendar will not get in the way because you need to account for life happening. So we want to book 12 shows as our goal to take an account of those cancellations. So identify how many dates you have already booked and how many dates you still need to book. And highlight the dates that you can work with your family calendar. Okay? Now your goal is to have every date for June and July booked by the end of June. So we better get to work quick. This is going to give you the tools to make this happen. So let's talk about contacts. We're hoping that you've printed out and started filling in the ABCs of generating leads. Remember, that was part of your pre-work. So review the contact handouts posted in the group, and you can use the ABC sheet to help you get started making and tracking those contacts. Tracking is important because remember, we will need to reach out to people more than once. So there's a great importance with tracking your contacts and the results you acquire, because if you're a checklist person, you're going to connect to those lists. Now, generally, you'll want to make at least 25 two-way contacts a week. A two-way contact means that that's starting a conversation in any manner. So whether it's texting, whether it's Facebook messaging, whether it's via phone. And having the recipient respond to you makes it two-way. However, since you're starting with a low number of shows, you need to make more than 25 contacts to get shows booked. Okay? Now, hopefully you're up for the challenge and up for the challenge of making 50 two-way contacts in 5 days. That's just 10 contacts a day. You guys have this. You can do this. Now, another way to make the contacts is to go through your Facebook friends list and starting with A's. And you could send a message that sounds like this, and I'm going to read this to you. You know, hi, so-and-so. I'm beginning a new challenge, and I'm asking you to be one of my helpers. I'm asking you to try a virtual show with the Pampered Chef. They are super fun and have games, tips, tricks, recipes, and tools. You'll add your friends to a group page that I'll set up, sit back, play the games, make some comments, and enjoy the week with your friends. Watch the magic unfold. Are you ready to help me out while I'm totally ready to spoil you with some free products? Okay, so that's the message that you're going to send. Now, here are some other ideas to try. Go ahead and post in Facebook through private message, asking friends for referrals. You know, go through your contacts in PC and contact all your past customers, your past hosts. You can go ahead and send out a customer connection email with the message that I just read to you, looking for those virtual parties. Out and about prospecting is key, and we're going to cover a lot of that in training number 3. Go ahead and pamper a business. What do I mean by that? Go to businesses that you frequent, the dry cleaners, your hairdresser, your dentist, your doctor's office. Bring them a sweet treat, a few catalogs, and asking them to collect some orders, as well as possibly turning that into a catalog or virtual party. You can even, raffle off the host rewards. Okay. If you're on LinkedIn, reach out to your LinkedIn people that you know. Go through your holiday card list. That's a great way to get some ideas of ways for adding additional bookings. Your wedding guest list, if you still have that, okay? Your phone contacts, your family reunion lists. These are just a few ideas of ways that you can reach out for those bookings. Now, it's really important that you work hard at following up with your contacts, because typically they're not going to contact you after just one reach out. So look at it as part of your job to reach out more than once. So if you've sent a message and you haven't heard back, try these words. Hey there, it's Donna with the Pampered Chef. I'm just circling back to see if you got my message and if you're interested in being one of my helpers. It's easy to say that. People are busy, just like we're busy. So it's our job to follow back up with them. Okay, so that's getting you started with adding those bookings. Our call to action for this unit is to get those contacts written down and take a snap of the photo and post it in the comments, and especially share that with your director. Make those contacts. 25 if you have enough bookings, 50 if you have a blank calendar. Okay. Order mini catalogs so you're ready for that out and about prospecting. And last, listen to the training that it's about filling your calendar with Marna Ross. And we're going to have that in the units so you find that Coffee Talk training easy to access. Get ready, get to work. We're super excited to be working through this bookings with you this month. Take care, everyone.